Ah, yeah, now we're getting somewhere. This is crazy. I can barely imagine the Caponians would feel at home here.
Where would they feel at home? A telephone company, maybe?
I could be wrong, but I think the happy little skull on here means it's full of poison. No clue if it's pesticide, herbicide, or homicide.
There's only one way to find out.
No.
No?
I'm trying to save the world, not kill it. Oily, filthy, stinking rags. Always useful. Very clever of me to pick up that chamois. A brittle wooden rain barrel. Doesn't have a top or a bottom to open. I could always hide in there and ambush the Caponians when they least expect it. Nah, not my style. I need a more effective camouflage. It's long, brown, and has a lot of parasites. I think it might be a plank. However, the type of wood would be mere guesswork. I'm not going to need that in this game.
How would you know?
I think I should leave it alone and focus on bigger things. A blue dart. Another chamber pot. It's like the one I got from the plane. I don't need it. I went before the game, thank you. A wheelbarrow. It's loaded with turf. I could race it, but it's no fun by myself. A fresh patch of land, covered with turf. Now that's a strange place to have a patch. I wouldn't be surprised if I found a body, but all I'd have to do is dig deep enough. Soil's all over the place. I don't need to stockpile it. I'd need a shovel for that. You want me to dig it up? No way. I'm not taking the rap for this. Gardening tools made of stainless steel. They're likely to last forever. If I'm going to dig, I'll need a shovel. None of these tools will help me. These are ready for planting. If they were allergic to pollen, I might. Once again, I have no clue what you want to do. They're just ordinary flower seeds. I have no use for them. That'd be a great way to go in and out without being seen. It's already open, and I can't reach it from where I am anyway.
Of course you can. You can easily climb up there.
That's too high up for me to reach. This is supposed to prevent anyone from looking either inside or outside.
Really? I'm pretty sure that you can see inside. And I'm pretty sure that you can see outside as well.
That would need tools I don't have. Also, I don't want to attract any unwanted attention. A duct leading to the sewers. I think the layman's term is gully.
Really? This leads into the sewers, but surely this is a ground floor right here. And if there is a cellar, that's quite odd.
Those bars have been welded solid. It's sealed shut. An ancient Loca machine. You used to be able to kick these things and get one for free. Needless to say, they took these models off the market real quick. A decent kick ought to work wonders. The old magic's still there.
Hey, what was that noise? Whatever. Probably it's those rats again. Rats? What vermin?
It looks like this machine has been kicked a few times.
There's no reason to strain myself. I don't have the right tools. Unfortunately, this machine will only work with cash. A can full of sweet, acidic cola. I prefer coffee. They're both just as bad for you, but at least it has a lot less sugar. Yeah, shake for 10 minutes and punch a hole in the bottom? Woo! Party! I'm not big on sugary, tooth-rotting colas.
Before we go anywhere, I believe there is 2 more darts to find. One is here. I swear there was one right here. But it seems to have disappeared. I thought that I was going crazy. This green dart definitely was not there. I decided to reload an old save game and play through the last segment, and thankfully it's finally turned up. But during my haste to get here, the inventory is in a slightly different order, but I'm not going to worry about that.
A green dart. Careful, it's sharp. A black garbage can. You'd pay an arm and a leg for them in a do-it-yourself store. I really need to see a psychologist about this kleptomania of mine. There's nothing in my inventory I want to throw out. Considering I can smell it from here, I don't feel like inspecting it closely.
Aha, Mr. McKracken.
Howdy, guys. Nice to meet you.
How on earth did he get here? Absolutely no idea. At any rate, he won't get out again now. Too bad that you won't be able to attend the extinction of your own race now.
Hang on. Let's not, be too hasty, shall we?
Withdraw him from this planet, Snorch. With pleasure.
Crap!
We kind of are here to witness the extermination of humanity, considering that we've just been killed. Anyway.
It's still funny, every time. Rock and roll! Now the rubber meets the road. Let's hope my disguise works.
Oh, it's a king. Your Highness, yeah, true, our most humble greetings to you.
Hi guys.
Well, I'm not intending to step on your toes, my king. Of course, you would never intend that. But you're looking a little, how should I put it? Yeah, how should he put it? So you're looking a little unhealthy to me. But only a little bit, that is.
Rock and roll, folks.
Things cannot go on this way. World conquest seems to stress him too much. He shouldn't have decided to quit his yoga lessons. He shouldn't have decided to kill his yoga teacher. Point taken. But I'm sure it was justified somehow anyway. You bet it was. For he's a king, isn't he? Long live the king!
Whoa. This looks like the place where the Caponians are breeding the monster plants. Luckily, none of them are around at the moment.
Let's take a closer look at this mask. Lovely.
I think this machine is for cultivating or breeding the plants. If you could call this insanity cultivation. These plants are going through the various stages of maturity. The only thing I care about is what happens once they're done. The embryos are suspended in the fluid. I'm not touching any of them unless I know how safe it is. I better keep my hands off these knobs and buttons. I don't want to arouse any suspicion. It contains a thick green liquid. It has an acrid smell and definitely looks hazardous to my health. Maybe this is a liquid chemical fertilizer? I have no idea what this is. In any case, it'd be too dangerous to carry it around. I'd better leave it alone. I'm not sure if it's toxic or not. Finally, a harmless plant for once.
How do you know?
That won't fit in my pocket. Hey, there was a pot hidden behind the other one. It's got a little shoot in it. Oh, how cute. A tiny tendril shoot. This shoot is enough for me. The pot can stay here.
What's going on with this little guy?
It reads carnivora. From what I remember when I was awake in biology class, those are plants that eat meat, like insects. Or in this case, people. I'm not sure, though, if these are seeds or food for the plants. No, the bag stays closed. Seeds or not, I'm not risking getting ambushed and mauled.
This looks like Odo has decided to experiment a little bit.
It looks like... Oh my god! It really is a human head! This must be the results of a failed crossbreeding experiment. And that's as much as I want to know about it. There's nothing coming to mind for me to do with it. I'm not touching it. I'm already scared that might happen to me. With my luck, I'll go down the elevator and it'll open into something from a horror movie. I don't know how I can pry the door open. I think it's locked electronically.
There is a sewer runoff somewhere around here, so I'm sure that it would look like some sort of horror movie down there. Although we have gone down some steps. Yeah, that grill is very confusing. Anyway, it's not important.
These seem to be pumping some unknown gases into those test tubes. I really hope it's not explosive.
I hope it is.
They're firmly anchored down. I don't think I'll be ripping them up by myself. Who knows what'll happen if I remove the pipes? I could fill the whole room with poison gas. Or worse. I can't see any valves or anything like that to close. I don't think cute can really apply to a plant monster. Actually, it's not cute at all. It's the most horrible thing I've ever seen in my life. If the Caponians set these loose on the world, it could be the end of civilization as we know it. I have to stop that from happening. I have to destroy these creatures before it's too late. You have no idea about how glad I am that it's sleeping like a log. You want me to take it in my arms?
Yes. Yes, I do.
It's there to vent out the room. It must be old, though, since it's not doing its job. The room is musty and stinks of chemicals. It's too high to reach, and the fan would chop off my fingers even if I could. In fact, I think pretty much everything in this room is likely to kill me. I can't see a switch anywhere. These are test tubes which contain plant embryos. Maybe I could take one of these test tubes as evidence, but right now I have some more important things to do. I shouldn't even try to touch those.
This rusty iron bar is looking very out of place.
An iron bar. Rock solid. It's the sprout of a creeper. I think these are movable stainless steel stairs. I'll bet those are needed to feed that hideous plant.
Movable? They don't look very movable to me.
I better not get too close to that plant. It looks incredibly dangerous. What icky gunk is this? That could actually be doo-doo! Disgusting! Or maybe they just repotted some plants. Yeah, that's it.
Doo-doo? How old is Zak exactly?
This icky crud smells awful. I'm not touching it with my bare hands. Not even if someone paid me. I haven't the slightest how that should work.
Oh, no, before we leave. There is a cable behind this door, but we should be able to pick it up without closing it. I say that? Oh, there we go.
There's a long cable hanging here.
We now need to go through this open window, but for some reason, Zak does not like climbing up objects. Maybe because he doesn't want to get his clothes dirty.
Alright, let's bury him in the sand. And let's see how he looks in 20 years. Oh, how cute, a little tendril. Once again, I don't know what you're talking about. That watering can is empty now, so I guess I'll leave it here. If I need it, I know where I put it. Alright, come on. Give me a clue at least, little fella. Amazing! That tendril grew up towards the window. Works for me. Aha! These are the Caponians' plans for world domination. Let's see what they're up to. Jeez, it's like figuring out a Sudoku. Alright, this is a satellite dish, and it's pointing to a satellite. Does it mean this dish over here? Reading on. Now what does this say? Sweet, merciful. They're lunatics! They bred a whole army of monster plants that they plan on unleashing on the human race. And wait, they have a plan B. A huge laser cannon they're pointing at the Earth. And all communication to those devices is established by this one. It looks like this thing starts countdowns and transmits satellite imagery. If I shut it off, it might cause their communication channels to collapse. I must stop them. Using this orbital satellite, they'll direct the plants to spread around the planet. This will result in the extinction of any life form below them in the food chain, and that's about all of them. It looks like this thing starts countdowns and transmits satellite imagery. Maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to take those, because they could really be of some use later.
Oak Island is the Artificial Hair Brothers' current game that they're working on. I'm not sure how exactly it is close to release, but I know that it has been in development for a number of years.
It must be one of the plants from the greenhouse. You know, I'm really beginning to hate this kind of plant. Maybe it's because every single one of them wants to eat me. Oh yeah, and have it bite my face off? No thanks.
You're wearing a skull mask.
Now that I wouldn't mind composting. It looks uncomfortable, feels uncomfortable, smells uncomfortable. I'm guessing it is uncomfortable. I can only imagine how many spines have been ruined by sitting in it. Forget it. I already went to the chiropractor once this year. A screwdriver. Did you know screwdrivers are responsible every year for more accidents than cars? But cars are what you need the license for? Weird, isn't it? This thing looks like it came from an old, bad, villain tries to take over the world movie. That's the machine apparently responsible for encrypting and transmitting the signals. I guess I better use the keypad instead. It's moving around clockwise, in circles. I wonder what this is transmitting. No need. I've got cable at home. To do what?
Don't switch this. I don't mean to be nitpicky, but maybe as a homage they could have had a on and on, but I'm sure we need to switch it off for a reason.
A lever. Maybe this switches off the machine. Come on, I don't need that junk.
Dum-de-dum. Oh, what is it now? Why am I seeing this black screen?
Oh no! The relay station seems to have collapsed.
What? I was about to give an execution order. That simply cannot be true. Damn it! And what now? Any way to fix that station?
It's technically possible, but it's better not to beam down there because a drone must still be around. Maybe it has bitten through one of the cables. We can't do anything about it at the moment, except for the possibility of taking over a human system.
What the hell are you waiting for then? Move your ass. Go, go!
I'm afraid that will take a while, boss, because I'll have to hack into one of their satellites and force it into our orbit.
I gotta ease off first. I'd better go and take a nap for a while. Give me a call once you're finished. And hurry up for the hell, will ya? Otherwise I might throw you out of the window. Yes, I'm serious.
Yes, my king.
A keypad. I should be more cautious.
About what?
A notepad with lots of unreadable notes.
Oh, okay.
What? Want me to leave my callback number? They probably have it already. Looks like an ordinary cabinet door. Hopefully this isn't where they store their used underpants. Damn it! Locked! A dartboard. Suitable for the home and the office. Just don't let your boss catch you throwing darts at a picture of him. Hey, wait a minute. The Caponians are throwing darts at my picture! Those bastards! I don't think anyone would miss it, but I'll leave it hanging up. I'm not in the mood for games.
And yet, we are going to play one. This puzzle isn't too taxing. We have a dartboard, and we have some darts.
The mask makes it impossible to aim at the dartboard. I should take it off first, or there might be a horrible accident. It's stuffy in that mask. I better take it off. Zak McKracken, Dart Champion. That shot wasn't bad. Yeehaw! What's happening? Now that's a clever idea by the Caponians. This mechanism, concealed inside an ordinary dartboard, caused the door of this electronic device to open. What is this? Some kind of teleporter? Now it's about to get real dangerous.
Now, I have a couple of questions. The first one is, why were these darts haphazardly strewn about the garden? Especially if they are for something as important as this. And the second question is, to unlock this doorway here to the teleportation device, do we just need to hit the dartboard with 3 darts? Or is there specific pressure points here? And we got lucky. Anyway.
Whoa, a teleporter. Clever of them to hide inside an ordinary closet. Where does it go?
Let's find out.
I'm almost certain that the teleporter will take me up to their spaceship. I hope this thing knows what it's doing. Hello, my good man.
Ah, Mr. McKracken, we've already been expecting you.
I have to say your hospitality is impeccable.